What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for today. Now, another very good day on the VIP, and the free pick also hit for us right here, which I believe I gave it on Wednesday. This was a 5X that you guys should have got in. Both guys in soccer go under together, beautifully correlated. Kiki Rice already went over her, I believe, yesterday. She goes way over her line there. And then we also hit a 5.5X on the VIP. Again, another very beautifully correlated entry right here in League of Legends. Guys, I'm telling you, soccer, League of Legends, these are the best sports to be betting on right now, bar none. All right, once we get to football season, it's going to be soccer, League of Legends, college football, and NFL. And I don't really know the order, but they're all in the Hall of Fame of absolute sports betting and on PrizePicks and what we do long term on correlation. I didn't look at this game. I didn't watch this game. It happened at like 4 a.m., which is honestly one of the beauties of esports. A lot of these games happen at like 5 a.m., 4 a.m. So I don't even watch the game, right? If we get a near miss, I don't even know, right? I'm sound asleep. But this is a nice entry right here. I can tell you guys right now that Jinji completely clean swept them. Again, I didn't even look at this game, but I can tell you guys this is how it went just based off of my experience. You'll see that Brian gets O2'd, right? So they lose both games. And this is one of the worst teams in the league playing the absolute best team in the world. Okay, they're not even the best team in this league. They are the absolute best team in this world, bar none. And both these guys go under together because they lost both games. You will see that this guy's line was 5.5. This guy's line was 3.5. So their lines were a little bit lower, but it's because they lost the game and because they're not a very good team. So that is why they both go under together. Beautiful League of Legends correlation, guys. Soccer correlation. We hit, or not hit, but on Tuesday, I sent out another soccer correlated play with Marina Maybury, I believe her name was. She went way over, but the soccer correlation did hit. So again, the soccer correlation is absolutely amazing. Soccer has been, there's not as much soccer going to be in the next week and a half, but June, I think it's June 10th or June 11th, World Cup starts. Okay. And then we're going to get 3, 4, 5 soccer games every single day. And we're going to be absolutely hammering soccer. And it should be a big June for us because of how much volume is in soccer right there. Again, going through some of these entries, guys, the NOVIG picks have been absolutely crushing it. All right. So do not sleep on these NOVIG picks I've been sending out, guys. We bet on both these Italian guys right here, Burr and Arn or whatever. And both these guys hit. These were, I believe both of these were completely free. I know one of them I sent out for free. And then this pick right here was plus 160. Okay, so this was not some like minus 300, minus 400 favorite. You know, I could come on these videos very easily and give you guys minus 300 favorites that hit 3 out of 4 times and, you know, brag that we're on some 3 and 4 run or something. But guys, I'm giving you guys plus 160 bets and they're hitting like clockwork, right? This guy's 1-3. It wasn't even close. This game wasn't even, you know, a factor, right? And NOVIG has been crushing it, guys. My tennis model, I have a lot to get into in today's video, but my tennis model, if I can find it, 55 units. I'm going to get into this. Crushing it on tennis, guys. I have another NOVIG pick for you guys in today's video as well. Now, this pick right here, you'll see we have a lot of setups. We have this setup, which is nice. We have this setup, which is nice. And then we had some near misses as well, right? We had a near miss here. We had a near miss here. And then a 3 out of 4 here, another near miss. Here's also a near miss too. So, you know, some near misses, some not so near misses. Now, this pick right here, guys, this guy hits under. This literally happened, I kid you not, 2 to 3 minutes ago, okay? I was getting ready to make this video. Someone texted me, which if you're out there, you know, thanks for texting me or whatever, but texted me that Hinu loses by 1 kill, okay? So a super, super close miss here. He gets 32 kills. And I want to get into this game because this is literally like as live of a reaction you can get from me of a close miss. We lost this by 1 kill, right? His line was 31 and he gets 32 kills in the very last round. You can't get as bad of a beat as that, right? It's a super bad beat. It's frustrating. It's another thing where PrizePicks got lucky. We should have won this entry. If you look at everyone else, this was a shorter game. It was 13-4, 13-8. That's what I talk about in in Counter-Strike correlation. It was the right call to take the unders. If you look at everyone in this game, 30 kills, 23 kills, 21 kills, 22 kills. No one on this team got over 22 kills. 22 kills was the highest that this entire team went. Everyone on this team went under. Everyone on this team went under except Hinu missing by 1 freaking kill. And again, it's a little bit frustrating, guys, but as I always say, we're going to win long term. You have to be able to just take a deep breath. You know, I normally just take like maybe a minute, 2 minutes to myself and be like, that was a tough one. It was the right call. It was a tough one. We'll move on and we'll have a lot more bets to go. And again, this is not going to be our last bad beat that we ever have. All right, we have a bad beat pretty much every single day. All right, so you know, get used to losing by 1 kill or whatever it is. Right, this is part of the program. Again, this guy barely misses. I would have loved to hit this, of course, but it didn't hit, and that's going to happen. Right, so we do have a setup right here. of a setup right here as well, and we're going to keep building setups throughout the weekend. Okay, so overall, very decent day. Very happy with some of these free picks and stuff, guys. I love hitting the free picks. It's my absolute favorite thing to do. Now on NOVIG, guys, my NOVIG pick of the day, you can literally deposit $1 into NOVIG and get 1 month free of the VIP. Okay, $1 out of your pocket to deposit into NOVIG. And by the way, you're going to get a $10 deposit match on NOVIG. So you put in $1, you get a free $10 on NOVIG. So you're actually 10xing your money. If you put in $5, you'd get a free $50 on NOVIG. Okay, what I recommend obviously is do the 5 to 50 because I mean, it's $5 to $50 instead of $1 to $10. You're getting way more money for free. And then just tail all my tennis bets that I send out to the VIP. All right. So all you have to do is use code detective. Send me proof that you use my code. You'll get 1 free month of the VIP super simply. Guys, if you already have NOVIG or whatever, just, you can get your friends, your girlfriend, whatever it is, signed up for NOVIG. You can get 1 month free of the VIP. If you want to get all your friends signed up with NOVIG, if you have some betting group chat or something, get everyone signed up. You can get, 4 months of the VIP if you have 4 friends or whatever it is, or if everyone wants to get in my VIP, do it, guys. My number is right here. It's my personal number. I'll get you in some way, shape, or form. My goal is to get as many people into the VIP as possible, all right? Because I want you guys to win. Again, the tennis model is absolutely crushing it. I've been a little bit not secretive, but a little bit like I've sent out, I think, 7 to 8 tennis plays, and I think we're like, no, I think I've sent out 9 tennis plays, maybe 8 tennis plays. We have only missed 1 of them, okay, on the VIP. Now, with that being said, I test like crazy. And I'm not going to fully back something until there's hundreds of bets of data because I'm very, very analytically minded, okay? But you'll see the tennis model has been crushing it. I worked very hard in April and honestly March, April, and some of May even to get this tennis model set up. And what it is it spits out my favorite tennis bets. All of the bets are coming through right now, but what I'm setting up is a way for you guys to instantly get the bet. So I'm going to set up some sort of website or portal or Discord or something where you guys are going to get the bets sent straight to your phone in some way. I'm working on that right now, but as the bets are coming in, I'm trying to trickle some of them to the VIP or even for free and stuff like that, okay? So bear with me on that. This model also is self-correcting, and what that means is that as it has more data, more wins and losses, it's just going to get better and better and better in theory, okay? And you're actually seeing some of that right here, right? You're going to see once it had maybe I don't know, 50, 70 bets on its belt, it's actually getting better and better and better and ramping up. So this model is, I mean, to put it simply, it's a money printer because if this model keeps performing like this on NOVIG, you'll never get limited on NOVIG. And it's kind of out of the scope of this video, but you'll never get limited on NOVIG because they're a peer-to-peer betting platform, okay? So what they do is they just skim a little bit off the top, and that's how they make money instead of like DraftKings or FanDuel, where if you bet $100 and you win that bet, you're actually taking $100 from DraftKings and FanDuel. So if you're a winning sports bettor, they'll actually limit you, which sucks, obviously, because you're taking money from them. But that doesn't happen on NOVIG or ProfitX, which are peer-to-peer platforms, which is why it's important to get NOVIG because we have a money printer going on right now where you'll never get limited. So I have literally scaled my units on NOVIG in the past month from $30 to $40 to $50, and I'm sitting right around $60 to $80 right now on NOVIG, okay? Now, I get this question all the time. Why are you taking $1 entries, bro? Why are you taking $1 entries? Guys, first of all, it does not matter. Units are units, all right? So whether you're a $1 bettor, whether I'm putting $1 on this or I'm putting $10,000 on this, the bet is the bet. I know how to win long term, but the reason why I play $1 bets on all of these entries that you see here on PrizePicks and NOVIG and stuff is because I have accounts that track things, okay? So I love to track everything, and I want to pick NOVIG, Underdog, Better, Sleeper, PrizePicks, all these apps I send stuff out on. I want to track everything at $1 so there's a clean, consistent way to view unit size, because sometimes I'm betting $80 on NOVIG and I'm betting $100 on PrizePicks, and then I'm betting only $20 on Underdog because I'm actually limited on Underdog right now, okay? So to track everything very cleanly, I'm betting everything at $1, okay? So again, so the pick of the day, first pick. We have 3 picks today. First pick is going to be Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays to go under 8.5 runs. So this is the pick here. It's at plus 110. So go ahead and get that in. Again, this pick is on NOVIG. I already went over that NOVIG is a very good thing to do. Guys, PrizePicks Underdog, we're up 90 units so far this year. Sleeper, we're up 13 units. And Better, guys, this past month in Better, oh my goodness. I have literally made $500 with 2 minutes of work a day on Better. I kid you freaking not. If you can listen to the next 2 minutes of this video, I know I talk a lot, but if you can listen to the next 2 minutes of this video, you can make $200, $300, $400 a month like clockwork. And if you're in the VIP and you can tail my bets, so you're just clicking a link on your phone, it takes you 20 seconds a day. Okay, so do 20 seconds divided by 30 days in a month. I don't know what that math is. It's probably like 5 minutes. 5 minutes a month to make $400 a month. Okay, it's crazy. This is a complete money glitch, and I know it sounds like a scam, but I don't really know what else to say. Like, it's just what we do, right? If you look at the entries we have hit, this is the past day, okay? There is discount on sleeper, we hit it. Discount on sleeper, we miss it, okay? Discount on sleeper, we hit it. Discount on sleeper, we miss it, right? Let's just call these 3Xs. They're not. They're 3.6 and 3.1Xs, which is important, but which means that we'll go up a lot from these entries. But again, let's just call it 3Xs. We go up 3X from this, which means we go up 2 units. We go up 2 units from this one. We go up -1 unit because it misses -1 unit. So 2 plus 2 is 4, -1 is 2 units that we went up on sleeper yesterday. Very, very simply. These are utilizing the discounts. And then on better, same thing. Hit, 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 miss on better right here, by the way. Hit, 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 miss, right? So better, completely free money. And what I recommend you guys do on better and sleeper is you get better and sleeper, you take the discounts. Right now, there are 4 discounts on better today, okay? And I'm going to show you that in a second. There's normally 2 to 4 discounts on better and then 2 to 3 discounts on sleeper. So some of these days, like a Saturday or a Sunday where there's a lot of volume, there's 6, 7 discounts that you can get in a day. And everyone talks about Taco Tuesday and what's the taco pick of the day, bro? What are we taking for Taco Tuesday? Guys, take these better and sleeper entries because you're getting 5 to 7 discounts every single freaking day like clockwork. Wake up, take these bets. What I recommend you do is you put in about $100 to both of these apps. They both have deposit matches. I know I have codes for them and it's acting like, you could be like, oh man, it's just trying to get you to deposit. I'm telling you guys, put in $100, you get a $200 deposit bonus. So you could put in $200, you get a free $200, by the way. You can sign up for better. You can sign up for sleeper. You'll get 3 months of my VIP free for doing that, okay? Sleeper and better. 3 months of my VIP free. Okay, put in $100 to each app, or you could put 50 in, and that 50 would actually get matched. So you put in 50, you get $50 match. So it'd be $100 that you'd have in sleeper and better. Take all the discounts I send out every single day. You'll make $200 to $400 between these 2 apps, and then if you're smart, you can use that $200 to $400 to fund a month of the VIP or fund a 2026 pass. That's $200 right now, by the way. And you can fund a month of the VIP to keep doing this. But again, you'll get 3 free months of the VIP by doing this. And I'm sending out these discounts in a way where you click one link on your phone and you're tailing these bets. So it takes you maybe 5 to 10 seconds to tail each of these bets. Super simply. If you want to do this on your own and don't want to join the VIP, that's completely fine. I'm telling you guys right now, you need to get into sleeper and better and just take the discounts every day. Now, I was going to get into why it's so important to make $200 to $300 to $400 a month, but I don't really have to get into that, guys. You guys, if you're a winning sports bettor and you don't want to make $300 a month with 5 minutes of time in a month, I don't really know what to say, right? It's just simply hard to explain stuff then. I will say this is going to be one of the last days that you can get into my VIP for $38 a month. I've been very vocal about this. I'm going to slowly increase this price until football season. And by football season, this will probably be in the 80s to the 90s, okay? What this is a $38 pass every single month until you cancel, okay? So you're getting $38 VIP up until you cancel. And if you cancel in the future and then the price is raised, then, so be it. But this price is locked in at $38 a month till the end of time, literally till the end of time. Now, if you're going to join my VIP till the end of time, like for multiple years, then I would recommend that you get a year pass or you get a lifetime pass or something. But again, $38 monthly access. This is going to increase at the beginning of June. So June 1st is going to go up to probably the mid 40s to high 40s. But right now you can get in for $38. So you have about 3 more days to go ahead and lock this in. Again, last day, one of the last days to get signed up for this signed SGA jersey. Like, comment, subscribe. The more likes and comments you do every day, the more entries you will have to win this raffle, okay? Now, I talked about better already. 4 discounts today on better. We're taking Angel Reese as our pick of the day here. She's discounted down to 23.5 over, so we're going to take that. And then we're going to take this guy here. I think his name is like Fokio or something like that. We're going to take him under 15 headshots, all right? Super simple, guys. With these better and sleeper discounts, am I saying they're going to hit every day? No, of course not. Am I saying that you're going to never have a lose streak? No, of course not. But you will win long-term playing entries like this. there is no reason why you should get onto PrizePicks and you should get onto Underdog and all these other sites and try to find the lock of the day on Twitter or on YouTube or even watch these videos before you get onto BETR and Sleeper and you take these discounts. The reason being is because there is no YouTuber or Twitter person or anything that is going to give you better entries than these discounts, right? Like this guy is discounted down to 1.5 shots and his normal line is 2.5, okay? That is like a 40% discount. That is crazy right there, okay? So lock that in. Get these discounts. Text me BETR if you want to sign up. My code is Detective for everything except Sleeper. My code is PAID for Sleeper, okay? PAID, paid for Sleeper, okay? So do that. It's a system that I'm setting you guys up with to make money long term, which is the goal of this channel. All right, let's get into the pick of the day. Now, first pick is Shohei Ohtani to go over 6.5 hitter fantasy score, guys. Super simple entry here. Obviously, it's Ohtani. Obviously, he's insane. He might be the GOAT of betting, but what I really like about this is that his line is normally way higher than this, all right? So I get that he's playing the Phillies, okay? But it's still Ohtani. He's still going to get something on the board. His line is normally 8.5, 9.5, 8.5, 7.5. His line is normally way higher than this, okay? And by the way, his line was 8.5 on May 23rd, and I believe the Brewers actually have a better pitching staff than the Phillies do, okay? I think the Brewers actually have one of the best pitching staffs in the league. So, again, his line was consistently way higher than this in the past couple weeks, right? 8.5 or 7.5, and right now you can get him at 6.5. So I like him at 6.5. I also like him at 7.5. If this bumps up to like 8.5 or higher, I probably would fade this and not take this anymore. Not fade it, but not take it anymore. But at 6.5, this is a complete steal, guys. He's getting priced like he's just some normal MLB player, and it makes no sense. You'll see that he obviously hits this most games. It's Ohtani. I mean, what else do you want from him? And this is a super simple entry, right? And we've actually done very well on these MLB plays. So that's going to be that. And then now let's get into the soccer bets. Now this is women's soccer, okay, so it's NWLS or something like that. And as I always say, it doesn't matter whether you're betting on the best team in the world in men's soccer, whether you're betting on Division II soccer, whether you're betting on women's soccer, or whether you're betting on, like, you could literally be betting on like middle school or high school soccer and it'd be the same concept. Obviously, don't do that and you can't do that. But how soccer works is that if you have a lot of possession, you're going to have a lot of passes. If you have a lower amount of possession, you're going to have a lower amount of passes, okay? That is how soccer works. You have two players on the field, right? Like here's a formation where you maybe have like two strikers, you have four midfielders, and then you have a couple defenders, and you have the goalkeeper, right? How it works is we are taking this person, let's just say, and we're taking this person, let's just say, right? And these two players are going to be passing to each other a ton, right? They're going to be passing over here, then they're going to pass back, and then they're going to constantly be passing back and forth to each other, right? This is how soccer works. If you've watched a soccer game ever in your life, you'll understand that 90% of the game is just passing. And if this team has a high possession, so I'm going to put this as P, if they have a high possession, then they're going to go over. If they have a low possession, then they're likely to go under, okay? Now, as you're going to see, this team right here is Boston Legacy. Boston Legacy, top of the league. They're like top 5 team in the league possession-wise. Current, bottom 5 to 6 in the league, okay? And what I really like about being the bottom 6 of the league is that you'll see here that Denver Summit is right around 49% possession, and then there's a massive gap right here, okay? So you'll see it goes 49 and it jumps all the way down to, let's just call it 47, right? Which is a big difference, 2% difference, which is huge right there, okay? And then it goes down to pretty much all these other teams in the league. You know, this team, they're all floating around like 45%. And then the absolute worst team in the league is Racing Louisville, which is playing some other team. But hopefully you guys are understanding what I'm putting down, right? Boston Legacy, a much better team at possessing the ball than Current is. And again, they should have more possession. And what do you know? These guys, girls, are on Boston Legacy. So that is why I'm taking these girls to go over tomorrow afternoon's game, okay? Additionally, you can see all of the games that these girls have played recently and what they have done in the recent past, all right? So this is all of their stats and all of their attempted passes. So AP means attempted passes. We're obviously betting on attempted passes. Now, some of these games here, like this game, I need to actually X out because this girl only plays 24 minutes, which means she got subbed in. So let's go ahead and like X out some of these games where this person does not play that many minutes, because if she does get subbed in later in the game and she doesn't start the game, she'll actually DMP. So it doesn't actually matter for us, okay? But if we X out some of this, and I should have X'd out this before, so I apologize about that. But we look, you'll see that this game that they just played, they go under together. So check, that is very correlated. Again, what we want to see is these girls go under together or over together. That's going to mean it's correlated, okay? So under together, perfect. over together, perfect, over together, perfect, over together, over together, and there was 1-2 times that they split. And you'll see that the times that they split, by the way, this girl gets 52 and 46. So she actually gets very close to her line at 52.5, right? So at 52.5, she actually misses this by 1 pass. So if she got 1 more pass, then this would have been another over. So very close here. This was really the only game you could say against GFC, which is Gotham FC, which, by the way, Gotham FC is right. Where is Gotham FC? Why can't I find this? Oh, they're right here at the top, guys. So yeah, Gotham FC, the time that they split, Gotham FC is literally the best team in the league possession-wise. So yeah, there's no reason why these girls would not go over against the Current, who's down here, you know, way at the bottom possession-wise. So it's very simple stuff, guys. I'm giving you guys like some of the most, you know, basic knowledge stuff. Like it's not rocket science, right? We're taking 2 girls in soccer or 2 guys in soccer to go over or under pass attempts. If they have a lot of possession, if they possess the ball 60-70% of the game, they're going to go over. If they don't do that, they're probably going to go under together, right? This is what correlation is. This is how we win long term. When I show you guys the past 2 years of sports betting and it looks like this and we go up 1,000 units in 2 years, it's because of this. It's because of concepts like this that we play over and over again, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let's lock in for the World Cup. I've researched the World Cup already so much. I'm so locked in for the World Cup. It's been very, very cool to be researching a lot of that, and I've really gotten ahead of the research there, so I'm very confident going to the World Cup. If there's any time to buy a month in the VIP, I would always say it's the beginning of football season, and it's got to be right now. I mean, right now when the World Cup's about to start and we have all the esports that we could ever think of on the board, it's been nice. So let's get back to all-time highs. Again, if we have like one good day, we could go back to all-time highs like clockwork. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.